Hello there, Ray here, and today I will be showing you one of the fastest ways to travel in Minecraft. It's so fast, it only takes about 40 seconds for you to go from spawn all the way to the edge of the Minecraft world. It's really easy to do this as well. All you need is some building materials, some obsidian, a flint and steel, a ladder, some food, as well as some ender pearls. Once you have gathered your materials, all you have to do is go into nether through a nether portal, so that's what the obsidian as well as the building blocks and the flint and steel is used for. Now my nether portal is already set up so that I come up here on top of the nether ceiling, but if you're new and you just come into nether, you will spawn in the nether portal down below. I will link in the description to a video where I show how you can make your nether portals automatically teleport you to the top of the nether ceiling. Now, if you're wondering how to get through the bedrock ceiling in survival, all you have to do is come up here to the bedrock ceiling in the nether and find a location where when you look at the top layer of bedrock way up there, it says on the side you're looking at level 127Y. So this means the bedrock is only 1 meter thick here. Then you just stack up with your building materials, place down your single ladder. It may be directional. Then you have to do is press forward, press jump. Then you shoot one ender pearl through the bedrock and you keep holding forward as well as jump, and that's how you get on top of the bedrock ceiling. Now that we are here on top of the nether bedrock ceiling, we can build ourselves a nether portal using the materials that we brought along. Now you can see if we pull up our F3 screen that we are in the 16, X and Y coordinates in the positive direction. This is helpful. Now we just come in and jump inside the portal, then jump up and throw an ender pearl inside of the portal block. This will cause us to glitch out and get teleported 8 times the distance that we were previously at. So now we build ourselves another nether portal and we repeat the process. We come in, press ourselves up, line ourselves up, jump, and throw an ender pearl, and this will teleport ourselves another 8 times the distance that we were previously. So we continue by building another portal, coming in, and jumping, and throwing an ender pearl. You can stay inside the portal block if you want to, it don't really matter. Now once in a while you'll kind of glitch into the floor like this. You can just use the ender pearl to glitch yourself back out. And don't forget to use your food to regenerate your health so that you don't die. So now we are 9,000 blocks out. Continues this process. Each time I'm facing in the east direction just to keep the teleportation consistent. Now we are 64,000 blocks out. Now we just have to line ourselves up and do it again. And now we are almost 500,000 blocks out from spawn, and we want to keep regenerating our health. And we'll do this again, and this will take us 8 more times as far out as we were previously. So now we are 4 million blocks out, around 4 million blocks out. Now, since if we go through this nether portal, this will actually take us 8 times the distance that we are currently. So if we're like 4 million blocks out, and we take that times 8, we come here to the world border. Now this is the world border, and this is at 30 million blocks out. This is where the Minecraft world stops, and you can see that we're actually in the corner of the world border. This is 30 million blocks this direction and 30 million blocks this direction. And if you do this correctly, you can do this under 40 seconds. Now, since our starting point was around 0, 0, which is near spawn, and we're currently out 30 million blocks in 2 directions, which makes us over 42 million blocks away from spawn. This converts over to meters since each block is a meter. So that's over 42 million meters away from spawn. And since we travel that in under 40 seconds, we can do an average of about 1.1 million meters per second, which is currently the fastest way to travel in vanilla survival in real time. The world border is a very strange spot, since most people don't ever get to see it in vanilla survival, since it's so far away. But a lot of stuff that goes on normally in the rest of the world starts acting very strange way out here at the world border. Now, if you want to get back to your spawn after you came out here, you don't have to walk all the way back. You can just kill yourself. If you have any bed here, remember to remove that bed, and then you can just drown yourself in survival. And once you have killed yourself, this will allow it so that you will come back to your original location, which is your original spawn point, which is here at the portal. A lot of people ask, how do you come across these glitches in the game? A lot of it comes when I'm actually building other things. So I was actually building a blaze farm, and I was trying to send items through a portal, like send potions as well as player-owned arrows through a portal. And during that, I actually noticed that there was a bug where they weren't actually going through properly. So I made a bug report on it. And during the bug report, I was actually testing all items that go through portals. And one of the items I was testing was actually pearls. I was actually trying to throw pearls through the portal and see if they were acting correctly, like we would think they would. And they weren't acting correctly. I actually made an unlisted video about it, which I'll link in the description, that I made a month ago, where I was actually testing pearls, and I was throwing pearls into the portal like this, and it caused my player to actually teleport 8 times the distance where he started from. This got me thinking and looking into it, and then I tried it some more and tested another, which is 8 times as fast as overworld. This allowed me to be able to create a super fast traveling device. Just as I discovered this while testing something else, I actually discovered something else while testing this, so I may show that in another video in the future. Now this glitch also works in overworld, but it is a little bit harder to pull off. And if you do use it in overworld, instead of taking you 8 times your current location, it will take you down to 1/8 your current location. So you're just keeping it closer to 0, 0 if you use it in the overworld. Now, while testing this reminded me a lot of a video by Elbow Ludo, where he would actually use nether portals to actually send the player out 8 times the distance as they normally were. Now, what he would do was actually go through a portal that was in the overworld, and you sit in the portal, and right as the portal would almost teleport him away, he would log out. And he was saying that the portal itself was actually remembering his coordinates from the overworld and then applying them to the nether. Now this is very similar to what I'm seeing here, because every time I use this, I'm actually seeing that the same coordinates of where the nether portal is here in the nether is actually still loading a chunk in the overworld. So even though I haven't been over in the overworld at these coordinates, they're actually still loading a spot over there, which does make sense because that means that currently I'm actually, when I go through this portal, I'm actually loading the coordinates over in the overworld, which is 8 times this portal. Then the game is using those coordinates and applying them back to nether and placing the player there. Now this is very useful actually for getting to bases that are like even just 1,000 meters away from spawn. So let's say you go and this is your portal that's at spawn. Then you just go through your portal and you want to get to your base. So let's say you go through a portal, then you hop through this portal by using the glitch. So you throw an ender pearl into that portal. Now you got teleported over here. Now let's say you just walk to this portal and sit into this portal. So now this is 100 some meters in the nether. But see, when you come here to overall, it's like 1,000 some meters. So if you have a base, you can actually have a portal set up so that it actually takes you straight to your base, and it only takes like 10 seconds. And then here you have a base which is like 1,000 meters away from spawn. Now this also means that people can now actually do a speed run to the world border of Minecraft pretty easily. You just have to have a spawn where you spawn near a village, and that village has a blacksmith with some obsidian. Then they just duplicate the obsidian and build portals, and then you can get to the world border pretty easily. Would be kind of pretty cool to see that. There is a world download in the description. If you're having trouble figuring out how to get this to work, you can always check out my world there. So there you have it guys, one of the fastest methods for traveling in vanilla survival Minecraft. So if you found this interesting, show me the like. If you'd like to see more glitches like this, subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Bye!